Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Darren Little here with the MLM Superheroes, and we are live right now on an international broadcast, broadcasting to all four corners of the world. Guys, what I want to talk to you a bit about today is really about how to create freedom in your life. And we've got something very, very unique, something very, very special, because what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how I was able to take $154 and turn it, guys, into $135,000 and a $12,000 monthly residual income, all through simple, casual conversations. Simple, casual connections. Now, guys, one of the things that I will tell you about what's happening right now in the economy is that the economy is literally in dire straits right now. Families are living off their credit cards. And what happens is that they get to the end of the month, and there's between 3 and 5 days right at the end of the month where they're eating ramen noodles. They're literally, they don't have the money to be able to carry them over onto their next paycheck. So what do? They put it onto their credit cards. They start going further and further and further down the rabbit hole, guys. And at some point in time, guys, what happens is that debt load literally takes them under, and they start to drown. So what's the options? What's next? The next thing that comes is they fall behind on one of their mortgage payments. After that, they fall behind on their car payments. So the rabbit hole starts. It starts off with the credit cards. The credit cards get maxed out. Then it starts into the mortgage payment. They fall behind on their mortgage payment because they have to get that cushion, that 4 or 5 days. So what are they going to do? Then it's the car payment. Then it's something else. Then it's their insurance. And it keeps on going further and further and further down the rabbit hole, guys, until finally they go under. They go bankrupt. Their homes go into foreclosure. Their cars start being repoed. And what happens is that there's really no way out. There's no way for them to completely turn their life around. So what I like to do, guys, is I like to look for opportunities where just an average everyday people can turn their life around in between 30 and 90 days. So what I do is I teach the exact same strategies that I used, that I learned from my mentor when I was in my mid-20s, that by the time I got into my 30s, by applying those strategies, I became a self-made millionaire at the age of 35. So the strategies that I teach, guys, are the exact same strategies that I use for raising money, for hiring management teams, for doing joint venture contracts, for expanding any type of business. Doesn't matter what kind of business that you have, these strategies work the same straight across the board. So what is it that you need to learn how to do? Well, first thing that you need to do is you need to learn how to connect with people. You just came on the line here. Can you please mute yourself out? Thank you. You need to learn, guys, how to connect. Guys, can you please mute yourself out? Either that or I'm going to have to boot you out.
Stupid motherfucker.
So, you know, what we're going to be talking about here today, guys, is we're going to be talking about how can you start a business with literally nothing. Like, everybody's got $154, guys. Trust me on this. Even people that are completely homeless, they can find $154. So it has nothing to do with the money. What it has to do with is, what is the strategy? What's the strategy? How was I able to, within 30 days, get myself into a $10,000 monthly residual income? In 30 days, guys. So what I want for you to understand here is that anybody can do this. So what I did was I put myself into a situation where I pretended that I was basically like a single mother at home, okay? I literally, guys, I didn't leave my kitchen table. So I wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't paying for gas to go anywhere. I wanted to put myself into a situation just to be an average person. And the only people that I talked to were people that hit the like button on my Facebook posts, okay? So somebody says, well, I don't know anybody. Well, I can show you how to utilize Facebook in order to generate conversations, to connect with people. Now, what I'm going to tell you here today, guys, is that 8 out of every 10 people right now is in financial pain, just so you know, okay? So let's just accept that as a given, okay? 8 out of every 10 people right now are in financial pain. So you've got to just accept that as truth, okay? The second thing that I will tell you is that when it comes right down to it, as far as our core, as human beings, we all truly want the same things, guys, really, when it comes right down to it. We all want to have health, right? We all want to have health and wellness. We all want to live in a nice house. We all want to have a nice car. We all want nice clothes. We all want to just have comfort, you know, to be comfortable. We all want good food. We all want to travel around the world. We all want adventure, spontaneity. We all want good friends. We all want good communication. We all want to feel loved. We all want to feel needed. We all want a great spiritual connection. But when it comes right down to it, here's what you'll find. If you really go down, deeper, 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 here's what you're going to find about human beings. That they want to give back, they want to make a difference, and they want to leave behind a legacy. Guys, that's a human being. Now, if you can get good at one thing in business, guys, and I learned this from my mentor, people. People do business with people that they know, people that they like, people that they trust. They also do business with people that they're either like or that they aspire to be like. So if you can get good at connecting with people, you know, so you're talking to people from your heart, not from your head. You're not thinking about the commission. I got to make the commission. If you can get out of here and you can get into here, everything changes in your business, guys. Now, how do you do that? You have to get good at finding things in common. Now, here's what my mentor taught me. He said, Darren, did you know that if you can find 3 things in common with a person in 5 minutes, they like you? 3 things in common with a person in 5 minutes, they like you. So I became very good at that. I became very good at breaking the ice. I became very good at connecting with people, learning how to, you know, be in a situation wherever, whether I was in a lounge or, you know, I was out and about someplace. And how do you break the ice with people? How do you get connected? How can you, you know, compliment them or start a conversation somehow so that you can start to ask certain questions? Now, here's what I will tell you, guys. If you get good at asking questions to find things in common and asking questions to identify pain or find a need, then you, as a mentor or a coach, can help somebody to direct them to the solution to their problem. Now, here's what I will tell you about this industry. There's one thing that if you get this, it will totally change your life forever. And that one thing is this: something or someone other than you is going to present your business. Something or someone other than you is going to present your business. Now, what I became very good at, guys, was a couple of things. Number one, I learned how to clone myself. How do I do that? I do that through Google Hangouts. I do that through YouTube videos. I do that through social media. I do that through press releases. And I've figured out this way how to utilize the internet to set up this almost like a cross-pollination matrix that gets people interested in what it is that I have. Now, I want you to understand this, guys, that this is a people business. And if you're not recruiting, you've got to start to look at what's going on in the mirror. You've got to look at what's going on in the mirror. What's going on up here in your head? What are you thinking about? Do you believe that you're going to be a top recruiter? Do you believe that it's going to be easy? Or do you believe that it's a struggle? Do you believe that nobody's going to say yes to your business? Because I believe that everybody that I talk to is going to join my business. That's what I believe. So in this particular program, not using any paid marketing, guys. I'm talking about free strategies that I teach. I think I've recruited 253 people, into this program. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to, first of all, tell you what exactly is that I look for. What do I look for? What makes us so unique and different? First thing that I look for, guys, is I look for what I call a category creator. What is a category creator? A category creator is a company that has no competition. Now, what would it be like for you as an entrepreneur starting a business if there was nobody to compete against? Nobody. Not a single company to compete against. What would happen to your market share if you had no competition in the marketplace? So number one, I looked for a category creator. The second thing that I looked for is I looked for the largest demographic possible. What is that? That's called a target market. So if I can hit the widest spectrum of a market, if I can hit all the consumer market and all of the business market simultaneously with the same company, oh my God, guys, we've got a home run, okay? The next thing that I looked for is I looked for something that I call mass market and mass appeal, something that everybody can afford. You don't have to take a second mortgage out on your home in order to have success and to create a $10,000 monthly residual income. The next thing that I look for is I want to work the least amount to make the most amount of profit, the least amount of effort to make the most amount of income. I mean, isn't that every entrepreneur's dream come true, guys? To not have to work that hard to make the most amount of money? To me, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do, guys. I don't want to have to work hard. I want to work smart. Okay, join here. You're going to have to mute yourself out or I got to kick you out. Okay, you're gone. So guys, what I'm going to talk about here today. Okay, can you guys please mute out your lines here coming on here? I can't keep on going here with the vibration here and the kickback. So please mute out your line if you've just come on. Thank you. So guys, what I'm going to do here is the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you one simple video, guys. One simple video. Now, this video allowed me to turn $154 into $135,000 and create a very steady residual income that I call it a stepping stone. So what was my goal? What was my intention when I started my business? My intention was that I was going to create a 6-figure residual income within 30 days. That was my goal. Okay, so that's what when I set out on an intention. Now here's what I will tell you if you want to be a top recruiter, guys. I call it breaking inertia. You have to put a ridiculous amount of energy on the front end in order to, bam, break inertia and go through. It's like a locomotive. It takes the most amount of fuel to get that locomotive up. But once it's going, boom, you try and stop that locomotive, and it's like a snowball that's getting bigger and bigger and bigger rolling down a hill. So where a lot of people go wrong in this industry, guys, is here's what they do. Yeah, I talked to this one guy. Well, you're broke, okay? I talk to a minimum of 25 people per day when I start my business. 25 connections in any given day. That's my benchmark. Now, I will tell you this. Some days I might have talked to 50 or 75 people. That's going to get you into critical mass. That's going to get you into momentum. So it's all about a compressed period of energy in a short period of time. So what I say to people is this: if you're going to go for it, go for it. If you're going, like if I was launching a restaurant and I was doing a grand opening, would I call 10 people and invite them to my grand opening? No chance. I would probably call 500 people and know that if I called 500 people, there would probably be 200 people that said that they were going to come, and I would probably have 100 people show up. That's just what the numbers are, guys. Doesn't matter if it's a restaurant, doesn't matter if you're opening up a nightclub, it doesn't matter what it is. It's all the same. This is just real, regular business. Do you think when I'm rolling out a company and I'm raising money that I call one guy today and 3 days later maybe I'll call another guy, maybe a week later I'll call another guy? It doesn't work that way. I literally take a stack of the most influential people that I know. Guys, I'm dialing for dollars. I'm one after another, one after another, one after another, one after another. I'm making contacts. And all I want to do is find out what's going on in the person's life, get a connection first. That's called business etiquette. After I have a connection, after I built some rapport, they tell me what's going on in their life. I listen. I tell them what's going on in my life. No business. That's called business etiquette. After that, what am I going to do? I can ask them for a favor. I can ask them for an opinion. I can ask them who do they know. I can ask for a supplier. It doesn't matter. I can ask who do they know that could fill a position for a CEO for one of my companies. It's all the same, guys. This is just regular business. So what I find kind of bizarre, coming into the industry of network marketing, is that for whatever reason, maybe it's because people have never been taught about what business etiquette is, or they've never been taught how to connect with people and just have small talk conversation to get over that little bridge. Maybe they've never ever learned that their whole lives. I don't know. I was really fortunate that I had some really great mentors, some great trainers, some great coaches that taught me about how business is really done. They said, Darren, if you want to make big money in this industry, I don't want you talking about our company. I don't want you talking about our products. And I was like, huh? How's that going to work? What do I talk about? I want you to talk about them. I want you to find things in common with them. And I was like, well, who's going to be talking about the products and the company? The video. The video is going to do that, not you. The video is going to do that. So if you understand this, guys, and you really get this one thing, the one thing, guys, and here's what it is. Your money and your income is going to be determined by how many people that you connect with that watch that video, and how many people on your team connect with people and watch that video. That's it. So if you were to take your team and tally up how many people in that day watched the company video, that's what's going to determine how fast this happens on an exponential growth curve in your business. I mean, it's a real simple formula when you think about it, right? It's no different than how many people are watching the Coca-Cola campaign, how many people are watching whatever the presentation is. It's exactly the same. The difference here is this: it's something or someone other than you, okay? Your goal is to connect with the person just to find out what's going on in their life. So, guys, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to go live here, guys. Okay, I'm going to go live. Now, when I talk about going live here, I'm going to first show you the video that I used to turn $154 into 135 grand. Then I'm going to actually log in. I'm going to show you my back office. I'm going to show you real numbers. I'm going to show you how, guys, do you know that I can teach and train anybody, even if a person was completely homeless and they've never had any success in business or life before, if they're a senior executive, if they're looking for an exit strategy out of corporate America, I can show anybody how to become financially free in 30 to 90 days, but you've got to step into your power, step into your greatness, know abundance is your birthright, and you've got to basically get good at people. This is a people business, guys, a people business. So here we go. So this video, guys, I'm telling you, I didn't go out and make any bells and whistles. I didn't do any Facebook pay-per-click. I didn't run solo ads. I didn't do any traffic campaigns. This is simple, casual conversations, simple, casual connections with people. So here we go.
Hi, my name is Larry Marcus. That's actually me along with my wife Bonnie in the picture you're looking at. I think that was taken on a dinner cruise that we were on just a couple of months ago with some friends. But hey, more importantly, the reason you're here today is that someone you know personally invited you to spend a few minutes with me. They did that because they believe that you might be someone who could qualify to earn some serious money with our company. What I'm going to talk to you about today is a program that right now is helping people from over 30 countries around the world to make more money and to change their financial lives for the better. So here's our agenda for today. I'm going to spend the next few minutes showing you how you can make an extra $300 to $1,000 a day working part-time right from your home. In fact, if you hang in there with me, at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a free special report that shows you exactly, step by step, how you can earn $1,000 or more your very first week with us. And I'm going to show you how to do this without having any special skills, without having to sell anything. And I'm going to show you how you can use our plug-and-play system to do almost all the work for you. And I'm actually going to show you how by working with us, you can build an income where you actually keep 100% of all the commissions. So you might be asking yourself, well, okay, who is Larry Marcus and why should I listen to him? I think that's a fair question. So let me tell you a little bit about me and my background. I first got involved in the home-based business industry back in 1981. That's over 30 years ago. Someone my wife knew invited me to sit down with him and take a look at an idea to make some money. I was skeptical. I didn't want to go, but it was a friend of my wife's, so out of courtesy, I just had to be there. The next 2 hours back in 1981 that I spent with Bert changed my life forever. That day, I joined a home-based business, and I ended up building a large international networking organization across the United States and 9 other countries as well with 2 companies. Because of the success that I had, I've been invited in as a consultant to work with more than 50 other companies around the world to help them improve their sales and help their distributors or affiliates to earn more money for themselves. In fact, I've helped thousands of people, many of them just like you, to create amazing income and lifestyles over these last 30 years. Well, let's talk about some of the reasons that I'm going to explain to you today why Xplocial can be the vehicle that can change your life forever. Number one, we've got a very low cost of entry. You can get started with Xplocial for as little as $29. Next, we pay a 100% commission. Think about that. 100% of all the money from our memberships that are generated get paid to you. Next, our products are digital. Digital, easy to use, products that everybody wants. You're able to profit very quickly when you join Xplocial. We have many of our members, our affiliates, get into profit their first day or 2 with us when they join. With Xplocial, you can make more money with fewer sales and fewer people than just about any company we've ever seen. And when you work with our system properly, our system can actually provide you an unlimited number of prospects. And just in case you're wondering how other people perceive the Xplocial business, here's a recent snapshot showing Xplocial as the #1 most popular business opportunity on the internet, with a 1,500% gain during this period. People around the world are recognizing Xplocial as the business of choice for a low investment and for really big earnings. Now, before we talk about money, let's take a look at our products. We've got incredible products that each of us are going to want to use ourselves and also make available to others. Like I mentioned to you before, our products are digital, easy to use, easy to access, and they've got real value for people. let me talk about some of those products with you. First, we help small businesses to make more money. And let me explain to you, if you don't already realize that as an Xplocial affiliate, you're now your own small business. You're a small business owner. We offer small businesses business and sales incentives. They can give away unlimited, all-inclusive vacation getaways, luxury cruise packages, shopping discounts, and a whole lot more. And of course, the best part is you can use these packages to save money for your own family. You can give one of these incentives as a gift when someone responds to a direct mail or an email offer from you, or maybe you want to give one as an incentive to someone who looks at this presentation to see if they're interested in joining your Xplocial team. Next, we find ways to help you save more money. Our membership savings program is just amazing. We've got an elite collection of perks and discounts that offer each member over $4,500 in savings, with access to thousands of our local and national discount offers, cashback comparison shopping, discounts on movies and groceries. You can save big dollars on all the restaurants that you frequent around the country, and we have exclusive member-only perks that even includes a free pair of eyeglasses along with really unbelievable personal concierge services. We help small businesses to make more money. We train you and your employees so that you can increase your bottom line profits. We do that with world-class sales and marketing training. Our training can actually help you take any type of business to the next level. People spend thousands of dollars monthly on similar training, and you receive the same and better training as an Xplocial member. We also help small businesses to get more money. We help people to make more money, save more money. We help small businesses get more money through our small business loan program. We loan between $5,000 and $250,000. It's actually better than any kind of cash advance on the market. We've got a fast and easy application process, and we make decisions really quickly. You can get paid to help small businesses get the funding they need to fuel their growth and fuel the economy. Now, what you're really here to talk about today, we help our affiliates to make more money. Our affiliates earn big money, high 100% commissions. They've got a low cost to get started. We provide a complete plug-and-play system. You can earn a full-time income quickly with a very small team of people. You can create more time, more money, and more freedom so that you can actually live the life of your dreams. Well, let's go ahead and talk about how simple and easy it is to earn money with our program. In fact, I'm going to teach you a strategy today that if you followed it exactly, would help you to earn over $119,000 and create a passive recurring income of more than $6,300 every month. And I'm going to show you how to do it in the next 6 months or less, even if you know nothing about marketing and you have no sales skills. In fact, I'll show you how if you wanted to, you could earn an extra $1,000 or more this week with us. Now, I know right now you might be thinking, Larry, that sounds too good to be true. I don't know if I could ever do something like that. Well, I promise you, in just a few minutes, you're going to be sitting in front of me with your mouth open, your eyes wide open, and your mind will all of a sudden be thinking, wait a minute, I can do this. Because the truth is that you actually can do what I'm going to show you today. In fact, you'll realize when I'm done that I'm actually being very conservative. The requirement here is actually very easy. This is a strategy based on building a small team of affiliates and members in the Xplocial program. The entire system is based on each affiliate referring only 4 others who join the program for just $29. Now, besides the $29, if those people want to earn commissions with you, they pay just a small affiliate fee. We call this the power of 4. And these requirements, again, are so easy. 4 other people who need or want more money. Think about this, 4 people who want more fun and more freedom in their life. This is the key to the entire strategy. Just enrolling 4 people. That's all anybody has to do is enroll 4 people. Now, once you go ahead and enroll your 4 members, that's it. You're all done. You're going to spend the rest of your time helping those 4 to enroll their 4 people just like you did. So here, let's just use an example and see what happens. With each person doing this, within just 6 months, Like it can happen in as little as 6 weeks. There would be 126 members that you're getting paid a 100% commission on. So let's take a look and see how you'd actually get paid. Well, every gold membership that's sold costs $29 and pays a 100% $29 commission. So 126 members would mean $3,654 in our gold membership commission being paid directly to you. Now, we know that approximately half of those 126 people are going to upgrade to our platinum membership. Well, every platinum membership pays a $100 commission. This would mean an additional $6,300 paid, again, directly to you. This would be a total of $9,954 in monthly recurring income. That's not one time. That's income that comes into you month after month over and over again. Now, if you stopped building your business right there, which would be a silly thing to do, but if you did, that would be $119,448 for the year. And that's with only 126 members on your team. Well, compare those results to working with other home-based opportunities. It's really just simple math. With Xplocial, over $119,000 annually, and that's with only 126 people. Compare that to needing many thousands of people in other programs like you see in this box here to make the very same money. It just makes more sense to build a business where you need fewer sales and fewer people to make more money. So you might be saying, well, Larry, I'm not really sure this will work out for me. You have to remember that all you and each new affiliate had to do was to enroll just 4 people. Just 4. That's it. So what if you achieved only 50% as much of the success as we just talked about? Well, you'd still have almost $5,000 in monthly residuals coming into you every month. And that's after just 6 months. You need to know that many people joining our program do this much faster. Let me tell you about our 2 levels of membership. First, our gold membership. It's just $29 monthly, and it includes our incentive certificates for travel, shopping, and more. Like I mentioned to you earlier, you can give away an unlimited number of these incentives to help you bring in more and more business for yourself. We also include in our gold membership our member discount savings program. You can join us and save money on personal and business items that you purchase. Your membership, your $29 membership, can save you money in a wide variety of areas. It'll keep more money in your pocket. Many of our people save more than the $29 monthly membership just on groceries, movie tickets, and a couple of other purchases. Now, our second membership is what we call our Platinum membership. That's $100 monthly, and it includes all of our small business marketing tools. That's a website builder and hosting service. You can build and host with us an unlimited number of websites. We can go ahead and get a domain for you of your choice, your own customized domain for you to put your websites on. We also offer our small business sales and marketing training, world-class training for both you and any employees you may have to go ahead and train you in sales, marketing, personal development, and a host of other topics to help you go ahead and improve yourself and improve your bottom line. You know, many people say to me, Larry, I love 100% commissions, but how does the company pay for its operations if you pay 100% of the money out? And that's a really good question. The company or your upline never take any of your money. You are actually paid 100% of the commissions from both the $29 gold program and the $100 platinum membership program. We just deduct the applicable credit card fees, or else we'd actually be losing money. Other than the credit card fees, you get paid 100% on the $29 and $100 programs. Now, what the company does is it charges each affiliate a $24.95 monthly affiliate fee, and that covers the cost of providing all the work we do with the products, your website, hosting fees, support, and all the other expenses. So each affiliate pays $24.95 once during the course of a month, and that $24.95 allows them to have a never-ending stream of 100% commissions on $29 and $100 memberships. I want you to know that this is in fact really like hitting the simple button. Think about it. We market to people what they really want. We market to them the ability to have more money, to have more lifestyle, more freedom. All you do is simply invite people to watch this video presentation and then go through your personalized website. Our plug-and-play system does all the selling, all the training, the upgrading, and all the educating for you. So now you've got to ask yourself a question. You see, this strategy works, but the question is, will you? Are you willing to make a simple 30-day commitment to yourself and your family? Do you have other options for creating this kind of income, this kind of freedom in your life? What else is going to allow you to take less than $55 and refer just 4 people into a system where in as little as 6 weeks you can create this kind of income? It all starts with today and with committing yourself to just referring those 4 others. It really is as simple as that. Let me ask you this question. Why are you here with us today? Well, I think if you're here now, you're here because you're looking for more. You're looking for more time to spend with your family, more money to take care of the ones you love. You're looking for more freedom to live the life that you want to live. I want to ask you to join us today. Join us if you're motivated and you want to get more out of life. Join us because you're somebody who can make a decision. Join us now because the person that invited you here is only going to work with 4 people, and chances are he or she has already contacted someone else besides you, and we're instructing them not to wait on anybody. One thing I know for sure today, and that is that you'll never have to feel trapped by time and money worries ever again. I know that today, now that you and I have spent a little time together, you know that you've got a way to change your financial future for the better. You have a way to create the life that you always wanted to have. All of us here at Xplocial are proud and excited to welcome you to our team today. Just go ahead and click the Join Now button below this presentation, and we'll talk to you again when you get to the other side.
Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually log in to the company website. Now, what I want you guys to understand here is that everything that we do in Xplocial is all market tested. So our videos are tested, our colors are tested, our copy is tested, our pictures are tested. We don't do anything before we test it in the marketplace to see how it will respond before it comes out into the field. So let's just log in now. I want to show you why I'm so excited about this program and how it's been able to generate so much income so fast, guys. Now, this is what, when I was talking earlier, I was talking about what I call mass market and mass appeal with a program. That means it hits the largest demographic possible of people that would be interested in it. Now, we talked earlier about people going in debt onto their credit cards, falling further and further behind. Well, here's one of the interesting things that I will tell you guys, is that if I can show you how to save over $4,500 off of the regular purchases that you make anyway, that's like putting money back into your pocket, guys. Just with that. Forget about all the rest of the stuff that we have. I'm talking about being able to get 50% off at the Men's Warehouse, 25% off every time you rent a car, 40% off of your movie tickets with your family, 40% off of retail when you want to go buy a bike, 15% off of Jiffy Lube. Guys, this is phenomenal. There's literally thousands and thousands of retailers that have partnered with us because we offer so much value to the marketplace. If you're going to Chili's, 30% off there. If you've got kids and you've got a birthday party, 25% off the whole order for the pizzas. There's so many different retailers. There's literally thousands and thousands of retail outlets that are going to actually put money back into your jeans. And there's tons of different categories here, guys, from attractions, concerts, everyday living, fashion, beauty, health and wellness, restaurants, travel, cell phone. I mean, every area we're going to put money back into your pocket, and that's like you went out and actually made the money. Now, keep in mind, guys, this is all at our $29 product. Now, if you're a company and you've got a massage therapy clinic, or you're an acupuncturist, or maybe you've got a retail outlet or a travel agency, whatever, it doesn't matter what type of business that you have. If you're waiting for walk-in traffic, and I'm giving all of my new customers some type of a bonus if they come and do business with me, What if I offer people a 2-for-1 cruise or a 2-for-1 airfare the next time they go away on vacation? Guys, I've got an added bonus for marketing my company. I can turn all of my customers into promoters. And do you realize if I have a monthly newsletter, I can put one line of copy at the bottom that says, could your family use a little extra cash flow? Click here. Now, if there's 200 people in my entire database that decide that they're going to become platinum members, guess what? I just added a $25,000 monthly marketing budget for my business. Guys, this is next level because we not only hit the consumer market, we're also hitting the business market. Real entrepreneurs, real business owners at the $29 product. Now let's take a quick look at what we've got going on here at our platinum level. Now, a lot of people, guys, they say, well, Darren, I don't really have a lot of people to talk to. Not a problem. Let me show you this. I'm going to show you guys how to generate an unlimited number of leads for your business by just going through our training. What if you had all these different lead capture pages that were already done for you? They're already done, guys. Now you can add copy to them if you like. You can actually, I'm going to show you how you can build a list using these lead capture pages by doing what? Giving away value to the marketplace. Now keep in mind, every one of these lead capture pages can either be tweaked or you can customize and make your own lead capture page that's going to build your list of contacts. So that's a great way to be able to generate leads for your business. Now let's take a quick look here.
Yeah, we just haven't to the phone yet, so I wait for
guys,
her.
can you please mute out your line, please? Please mute out your line, please. You're disturbing this broadcast. Guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you our Xplocial University. Now, we actually teach entrepreneurs. Remember I was talking about how to clone yourself. Do you realize right now, guys, there's cloned versions of me all over the internet, in all 4 corners of the world, doing presentations right now, doing millionaire mentoring right now, offering value to the marketplace right now as we speak, guys. Now, what would it be like if you could go into the future and you could get some DNA device and you know, you went into a laboratory and you said, I want a dozen of me. I want 100 of me. I want 250 or 1,000 of me. Right? We can do that with the power of the internet, guys. That's why this is so powerful to learn these strategies on cloning yourself. So there's a 20-video course here on how to master Google Hangouts. If you've got just 1 hour a day, we can teach you how to become an internet marketer. People say, well, Darren, well, what about driving traffic? Guys, I want to give you an idea here. There's a lot of companies out there that have training, and they might have a video that's 2 hours long, 3 hours long. People don't have that type of time, guys. Most people that are in this industry as entrepreneurs, they have something called attention deficit disorder. They're multitaskers, but they can't sit still for very long. Look at this in press release as an example. This is 5 minutes and 18 seconds, guys. Look at that, 5 minutes and 18 seconds. Now, I want to show you what this training did for me. Okay, so I'm going to go to one of the websites that we recommend for marketing. I'm going to log into my account. Now, guys, this is live, okay? So I can't, it's not like I can, you know, pretend on these statistics that you're about to see. Let's check out, in this particular one, I was targeting real estate brokers. That's my target market that I want to hit with this particular press release. Real estate brokers pack open houses with Xplocial's new business and sales incentives. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm helping to solve a problem. Now, I want you guys to think about this. If you want to be rich, if you want to be a millionaire, you have to start to focus on helping people solve their problems. What's the problem for the real estate broker? Nobody's showing up at their open house. Now, do you think if there was a way to pack that open house, that those people that came to look at the property might be thinking, holy crap, this place is really hopping. We better put in an offer, right? So what is it going to do? It's going to generate more interest in the property. So let's take a look. Okay, we'll hit the refresh button here. Okay, so this was viewed 496 times. It got shared on social media 305 times. So watch what happens when this gets shared. Now imagine all of these little tiny ads are being popped up all over the internet from other people, guys, not me, from other people that are sharing this particular news. So I hit this share link and watch what happens. Let's now go over to my Facebook page, and I'm telling you what, guys, you'll be blown away with what you see. Let's check it out. Look at that. Now imagine if your message was shared that number of times. Can you imagine that? If your message was shared that number of times with one simple press release. Now let's take a look at another one. So who was I targeting on this particular campaign? I was targeting business owners. The MLM Superhero helps business owners add $25,000 per month to their marketing budgets with Xplocial. Let's see what happened. We'll hit the refresh button, and it was viewed 402 times, but it was shared on social media, guys, 263 times. What would it mean for you and your message? Now keep in mind, an average person on Facebook, they probably have, say, 300 friends. If they're a marketer, maybe they've got 1,000, 2,000, as many as 5,000 friends. But let's take a low number, like 300. We'll take 263 and we'll times that by 300. Do you realize that's a potential reach of 78,900 people that just saw my message? Let's take a look at another one. This was a guerrilla marketing campaign that I did, and it was called something called the Pucker Challenge, and it was kind of a little bit of a spoof, and I used that to lasso the market. But what do I do partway down here? I talk about how I took a position on the advisory board with an online-based company out of Melville, New York called Xplocial. It gives a little bit of information, not very much, on Xplocial. Look what happened here, guys. Let's see if it's been viewed any more times here. Okay, 611 views. It was shared on social media 507 times. 507 times 300. Guys, do you realize that's a potential reach of 152,000 people that have potentially seen this press release? This is next level training, guys. This is the type of stuff that I use to roll out companies to the international markets. This is how I've been able to generate millions and millions of dollars and get my companies known worldwide, guys. Worldwide in 90 days. Wham, coming right out of the gate. Boom, I'm everywhere. How does that happen? These press releases get picked up by other media outlets. Sometimes they get read right onto radio stations. Sometimes they get into news networks on the television. I've had press releases that I've run exactly how I've written them, run in newspapers, magazines, and in print media, just exactly the way that I've written the press release. So when you can learn this type of marketing strategies, this is completely next level. So let's take a look now, guys, and we show you how to build a list. This one strategy with Facebook alone, that's really where I generated the majority of my interest, was learning how to target market, speaking to the listening, not pitching my deal, helping people to solve their problems, finding things in common, connecting with those people, building a relationship. Okay, so this is a strategy that I go over extensively with my team, how to recruit new reps in 6 to 45 minutes, guys. And then if you've never seen this happen live, the best time that I've ever had is 3 minutes. 3 minutes to recruit a new rep into my business. People say, well, Darren, how's that possible? Okay, watch. Boom, and I go live, and when they see it happening, they can't even believe that it's really happening so fast. Why is it happening like that, guys? Because I've built a relationship with those people with what I'm posting on my page. So it's doing multiple exposures without me talking to the people. Now, this is a huge amount of value that you can give away to start building your list. Branding your way to success, how to become an expert speaker, list building, my first internet business, instant keyword research, coaching the coach. All of these can be used to start to build a list of potential prospects that you can start to build a relationship with. So let's see, what does this mean, guys? What does this all get down to? I want you to imagine that you start a business, and let's just take a look at what some of the possibilities are. Like, put yourself into this situation, guys. I mean, I started this business on the 10th of June. Now, I want you to understand what I talk about here when I talk about breaking inertia. What is breaking inertia? Breaking inertia is a massive amount of energy on the front end, guys. Massive. Okay, so I set as a baseline that I was going to have 25 connections in any given day. Does that mean that I'm going to get a hold of every single person? No. But if I reach out to 25 people on Facebook, or I make 25 calls and I leave messages on those people's answering machines, hey Tom, it's Darren Little calling, listen, just wanted to reach out, touch base, say a quick hello, we haven't had a chance to connect in a long time, bro, I got some great news, give me a shout. Boom. How's the 6-7 seconds, right? Next caller. Now, here's what I will tell you guys. Do you realize that most people, because they don't understand what breaking inertia is, they would make maybe 5 calls or 10 calls. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, nobody will join my business. Oh. That's the average person, okay? But I understand breaking inertia. So look what happened. Okay, so let's look at June 10th. Geez, it doesn't look like I'm making any money, right? What is that? That's like 15 bucks or something like it. It's 129 minus the credit card fees, which I think are around 8%. Oh, look, week 2. Oh, hardly anything. Now, most people would go, oh, my business doesn't work. Oh, nobody wants to join my business, right? Now, look at the next week. I make almost $1,000. But now all of that steam that I've built up for 3 weeks, bam, I broke inertia. Now watch what happens the next week. I make $1,600. The next week I make, what, $2,300. The next week I make $2,700. The next week I make $4,500. The next week I make $4,000. Look what happened once I broke inertia, guys. Now keep in mind, if I was doing 25 connections in any given day, and I started on the 10th, from the 10th to the 8th, you can see that right around, inertia was broken around the 1st of July. Okay, so how many days are between the 10th and the 30th, as an example? Well, what would there be? There would be probably 20 or 21 days. So what is that? 20. Now keep in mind, 25 was my baseline. Now, I will tell you that some days when I get on a roll and I'm looking to break inertia, guys, I'm not kidding you when I tell you that some days I had 75 connections. There's no pitter-patter, let's get at her if you want to be a millionaire, guys. That's why when I roll out a company, that it happens now. Now. Forget about tomorrow. What about today? Let's take massive action today. How many people are you connecting with today? How many people are watching your video today? That's what makes the difference of whether or not you're going to be a hero or a zero. Bottom line, guys. Bottom line. That's the secret in business. You want to make big money? You got to take massive action on the front end to break inertia. So if you're not willing to have that type of front end, momentum, then of course your business is. I mean, imagine this. Oh, I talked to this one guy. He's not it. Yeah, I talked to another guy. Right? I mean, forget about it. You're going to be broke forever. So if you want to become a millionaire, I'm just telling you this from my own personal experience. I'm a serial entrepreneur, guys. That's what I do. I roll out companies. I raise money. I take companies public. I hire management teams. I do it all the exact same way as me rolling out a network marketing company, and it takes massive energy on the front end. Now, watch what happens. So let's say we've got 20 days. 21 days times 25. That means that in my first month, I had a minimum of 525 connections. Minimum. Now, keep in mind, if some of the days were 75, obviously it's a heck of a lot more than 525 conversations in my first month. But what did that mean for me? That meant $135,000 and a $12,000 monthly residual income. Would you do that? Would you take action like that? I mean, anybody could do that. I mean, I'm no super special person. I'm just a guy that's very driven, that has big dreams, that wants to help a lot of people to create freedom in their lives. So let's take a look at what's happened here just in the last couple of days. Okay, what do we have here? The 10th, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's roughly about $150. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's about $210, right? Roughly. Okay. So let's go over now to the platinum plan. Let's see what happened here. Okay, so what do we got here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's like an $800 day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's another $800 day. So what can happen? Now keep in mind, some of those people are going to be brand new. Some of those people are going to be people from last month. And what am I going to do now, guys? How am I going to put my business into more momentum? I want to get in front of those people's people. Okay, this is where people go wrong in this industry. They don't get what networking is. So if I'm building a company and I have to go, raise millions of dollars, what do you think that I say to my first shareholder that's cutting me a check? Hey, Tom, just out of curiosity, who do you know that would be just as excited as you are right now about cutting me this check? That I might be able to get in front of. Guys, that's networking. That's networking. That's how networking is done. That's how companies are built. Hey, Tom, just out of curiosity, do you know anybody right now that is in between careers, or somebody that's underpaid right now at the job that they're at? I'm looking for a CEO right now for one of my companies. Do you know anybody that might have the qualifications to head up to be a CEO that I might be able to get in touch with? Do you know anybody like that? Guys, that's networking. That's how it's done. It's no different than building a network marketing company. All business is built on networking. Who do you know? Who do you know that's a supplier that can help me? Who do you know that can fix my kitchen? Who do you know that's a plumber? Who do you know that's an electrician? I've got a problem with my sink. Who do you know that's a plumber? It's exactly the same. You see it on Facebook all the time. Hey guys, I'm looking for such and such. Can you recommend anybody? That's called networking, guys. So if you treat this like a real business and stop treating it like a hobby, you can make yourself financially free in 30 days. Now, I've got people on my team that have made $7,500 their very first month, $11,000 month two. But what did they do? They took a ridiculous amount of massive action on the front end, because once you break inertia and you get into a critical mass momentum, now you're dealing through your people. Do you know that if you've only got 4 people on your team, you're now opening up 800 new prospects? Because an average person knows 200 people. Why don't people do that? Because here's why. They're thinking like salespeople. All they're thinking about is the commission, the commission, the commission. Oh, great. Hey, welcome on board, Tom. We'll see you at the top. Who else can I get? Who else can I get? Now they're looking for Mary and Bob and Sue and Tom and Johnny, when the gold is in Tom, guys. The gold is in Tom. The gold is me getting Tom into the money, getting in front of his people, in front of his people's people, getting them paid. You want to drive down, 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 down through your team to take your business up to the next level. So, here's what I will tell you, guys. If you follow this type of formula, there's no reason why you cannot be into a 6-figure income in 30 days, guys. No reason. There's no reason. If I can do it, if some of my students can do it, people that have never had any type of experience before with this type of business model, if they can do it, if Gregory Hinton can work a full-time job, have 3 kids and a wife, worked from 10 in the morning until 7 in the evening, and still make over $4,000 in residual income in 45 days, if Conrado Casallo can work a full-time job and in 3 weeks make a $2,000 monthly residual income, if Matrika, who's a 19-year-old entrepreneur, can already be profitable in her first 2 weeks and be 6 people sponsored and 2 or 3 levels down in her organization, I wonder if it works, guys. I wonder if it works. What do you think? What do you think? Matrika, can you just unmute for yourself for a minute?
Hello?
Hey, Matrika.
Hi.
Matrika, let me ask you a question, because you know you're brand new entrepreneur, you're a first-time entrepreneur. Tell me a little bit about what's happened for you going through millionaire mentoring, understanding about connecting with people, understanding about asking the right questions to get a connection. What's happened in your business?
It's growing.
So are you getting good response? Are your people responsive to you, even though you're a brand new first-time entrepreneur?
Yeah, people are really responsive to me. Not only the people under me, but people who have been in this industry. Reach out to me, asking me how I do it. You know.
Wow. So basically, what you're telling me is just from applying the very simple connecting, very casual, no hype, no pitch, you're actually profitable in your first couple weeks in business. Am I right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Do you feel pretty confident now, Matrika, in your skill level, that you have learned these strategies now, and that you know, because you're sort of up and running all on your own now. I mean, you're doing a phenomenal job. Has your confidence and your self-esteem gone to a completely different level now?
It's getting more and more confident, because here's the thing with that's happening to a lot of people. It's fear that you have within you. And as soon as you step out of your comfort zone, you'll get used to it more and more each day.
Fantastic. Well, thanks a lot for sharing that with us.
Absolutely.
It's great to have you on board. It's great to see you, you know, taking charge of your life and really taking your life to a whole new level. Guys, if a 19-year-old entrepreneur, first time in business, can give you that type of testimonial, what about you? What about you? Why not you? Why not you? We're not talking about a second mortgage here, guys. We're talking about $154. And the thing that I will tell you is this. We provide you with the education so that you can market anything. Now, these are totally transferable skills. What do I mean by that? Let's say that you've got a flower shop. Let's say that you're a realtor. Let's say that you're a mortgage broker. What if you're an insurance agent? What if you've got a really cool restaurant and you want everybody in the world to know that you got the hottest restaurant in town? Don't you think that if you learned some of the strategies that I've rolled out to get my companies known internationally, don't you think maybe, just maybe, guys, that you might have some press releases go viral? Don't you think maybe, just maybe, if you learned how to use some other strategies? Can you imagine this? Imagine this, guys. And I'm just thinking outside the box right now. But can you imagine if you did a video or even a Google Hangout like this where you were talking about this amazing special that you were running for today? And you had cameras behind in your restaurant showing the chefs preparing the dinner. And then after it was done and it was served onto the plate, you put it up to the screen and you said, "Look at this. Look at this. Do you like you know, linguine with seafood?" Right? And you put it up to the screen like this. And that went viral all over the internet with your restaurant name on it. Guys, do you understand what I'm talking about here? I'm talking about other things that are marketing for you without you. That's how you get a buzz going. That's how you get this buzz and this activity going about anything. I'm not talking about network marketing here, guys. I'm talking about real business. Do you realize that if you are a realtor and you learn how to use Google Hangouts, do you know that you could do a walkthrough like this with the camera and give people a tour as you're walking around, giving a voiceover of that particular piece of property and talking about how great it is and talking about all the things in the local area, and that goes viral all over the internet, and now you do a press release that goes back to that Google Hangout, and now you've got the whole thing going completely viral online, promoting you as a top realtor. Guys, this is training that you can apply to any business. any business. Forget about, just Xplocial here. These are what are called transferable skills. Transferable skills. And once you increase your value, you increase your income. Once you increase your value, you increase your income. Now, what if, guys, what if you could learn, implement, and share? That's how you become a leader, just so you know. Learn a strategy, implement the strategy, and share your results. Okay? Hey guys, who here wants to find out how I learned this new strategy using Google Hangouts and press releases and was able to have my message go completely viral in 1 week? Does anybody want to find out how I did it? Guys, guess what happens? Boom! You've got this audience now that you can build a relationship with, right? Just like this. You can build a connection with, a relationship with. And as you start to provide more value to the marketplace, guess what happens, guys? Your phone starts ringing off the hook with incoming phone calls. That's what happens. Sometimes I get 3, 4, 5 people in a day that contact me that say, hey, Darren, I watched your video. Hey, Darren, I watched your Millionaire Mentoring. Hey, Darren, I watched you talk about that strategy. Hey, Darren, I saw this thing on Google. I was typing something in on Google, and boom, up came one of your videos. Right? So if you can provide value to the marketplace and help people to solve their problems, what happens, guys? What happens? Your phone starts ringing off the hook with incoming calls. Darren, send me your link. I want to join your business. Darren, I heard about you from this other person. Send me your link. Hey, Darren, I heard you with this company called Xplocial. I don't know what they do, but I want to join. That's what starts to happen, guys. So what I would encourage you to do is this, is if you are a person that's either in a state of transition, something shifted in your life, you're in a career, you want to switch careers, maybe you've been divorced, maybe you got downsized, maybe your hours have been cut back, you're in a state of transition. You could be a person that's reached what's called a breaking point, where you say, you know what, I am done with this reality. I'm changing my life forever. If you're one of those people and you want to learn these strategies, how you will literally, guys, never ever have to worry about money again for the rest of your life. And I'm totally serious there. You can take that to the bank. I can tell you that anybody that learns my strategies, that goes through these formulas, guys, they're financially free in 30 to 90 days. That's fact. Now, number 1, you've got to be coachable. Number 2, you've got to surrender your ego. Number 3, don't try to reinvent the wheel, guys. This is working really good right now. You don't have to figure anything out. Just follow the basic formula. Put a group of people together, put me on a hangout or put one of the leaders on a hangout, press play, we log into the back office, we can show exactly what's going on, and guess what happens? You start cashing in big time. So what I would encourage you to do is this. Get back to the person that invited you to this particular call and say, you know what? I'm ready. I'm ready to take my life to the next level. Let's do this. So you've got Darren Little here from the MLM Superheroes, and I look forward to meeting you in person one day, and I look forward to seeing you at the top. Bye for now.